Hey guys, have you ever wondered what is the best career path for you to follow in tech? Hey, I'm Elois Rolf. I'm a senior cloud engineer, and today I would like to share with you some career paths in tech that I believe that they have not only a high demand right now, but it's predicted to be in high demand in the next 10 years. So let me jump with you, and I believe that you will recognize some of these options in this list. Career number one that has a very strong outlook, and that's not only by myself telling, but I have friends working in this industry, and I know how hard it is to find talent in this area, and that is cybersecurity. And what's really interesting for me is if you do some research, like looking at the Bureau of Statistics in the United States, they have a website that predicts the demand for employment in this area. You can see that they're predicting a growth of 32% until 2032, which means that they have enough data that shows the evidence how much this area is growing. I have friends that they kind of were working on generic fields in the past, but he was lucky enough to lean into this cybersecurity area, and in 2 years he went from someone that was just an IT guy to a team lead of a massive team in a consulting firm in this segment. So it's an area that if you hone your skills, or maybe even if you find a mentor that can guide you through, it's an area that there are so many good opportunities, and it's a really exciting industry. Of course, we need to forget the Hollywood stuff that you see sometimes, a guy behind a computer coding, trying to break into systems. We should break that paradigm. Like, there is so many work on this area to enhance the security of the systems in organizations, define policies, how people they will use the devices, how the company will onboard the new system, what are the standards that are expected when bringing a new vendor in. So it's an area that, if we look, it's even brand new yet. Like, there are so many opportunities. Companies, they really need cyber experts that look into the security of their systems. So I strongly recommend, like, if you're doing some generic IT training, if you can select, I would dive into that. The second area that is also with a strong growth, we can see similar statistics when we look into the Bureau of Employment of the United States. They have similar predictions like cybersecurity, and it's around 35% of job growth until 2032 is the area of data. So usually career paths like data scientists, data engineers, it's another area that I would specialize myself if I was just starting IT, or if I was kind of a generic IT guy doing some work. I would consider this area. When we look in the job market, it's very in demand and popular, and there are few people with that specific skill set that's required. So if you can find a mentor or someone that guide you through the specific skills that you can use to grow in that area, that will also lead you to major benefits and results in your career. Third area that I would like to share with you, and that's the area that I'm in, and I left in this list here as a last one to talk about, because I've been working on this and it's a bit suspect for me to be talking about that, because I not only really like this industry, but it's growing so fast, and still people, because there are so many options as well in the IT industry, like we have few people that are really specializing in this industry, and that is cloud computing. We have so many opportunities around systems modernization, yet companies making migrations to the cloud. And it's an area that when we look at the industry, and we will look at major players like Amazon with AWS, Microsoft with Azure, Google with GCP. These companies, they are making massive investments in new data centers to provide a capability to offer to their customers. So it's also an area that has strong growth. It's something that will not stop in the following years. And if you're considering as well to specialize yourself, it's an area that I would dive in. And if you need help on how to get into this area, feel free to reach out. Like, I have been working now in this industry for more than 7 years, and I managed to get so many insights, also learned so many lessons that are really going to serve you, and it's a joy to share with you those insights. So these are the 3 areas that I really like, and I really believe that they will have a strong growth. I would recommend it to dive in. It's sometimes people, they feel afraid, oh, if I start to enter this industry, it will be hard. Maybe it can be a little bit challenging just for you to break into the industry, but you should bear in mind that you shouldn't be really someone that is ultra expert in these fields. Like, you can start with little knowledge, you can start small, and you can grow into this area. Because if you stick in the area and if you keep developing your skills, you will master the area, you will be recognized for that. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you did, hit like, subscribe, share with a friend, and leave me a comment. Let me know where you're watching from and what we can talk for you here in this channel. Thank you. Cheers.